Good morning, guys. I'm Roman. Welcome to Cargowise One integration with FTP, AS2, SFTP, API, and trading partners. Let's go to the next slide. Let's take an example that we are working for a logistic and freight forwarding company, wherein we are using Cargowise One as the transport management system or ERP. So we would like to exchange the information we have captured in Cargowise One with our external partners. So basically whatever we have in booking module or in shipment or in transport booking, or if it is in the account receivable, account payables, or if it is in organizations, whatever, if we wanted to exchange the information with the external partners, then we have to do some integrations. So basically those data, if we are trying to export or transmit from Cargowise One, it becomes the outbound data, and those data which are going to come in and fit to Cargowise One and update a shipment or a booking or a transport booking or a consolidation or related with, say, like account payable or account receivable. So those data becomes the inbound data or inbound files or inbound information. So basically, in order to interact with those external entities and have the connectivity keep going, we need to have integration take place. So in this example, I have mentioned EDI out and EDI in. So basically, all the information which we need to pull or feed to Cargowise One will be in the EDI in folder, and those informations or data which we wanted to push out from Cargowise One to some external entities or organizations or partners, those are moved to this EDI out folder. So this is part of our company if we are working for a logistic or freight forwarding company. Now let's move to the other diagram. So here in this diagram, what I would like to tell you or discuss with you guys is that here we can see like our company, and we have VM virtual machines in Azure or AWS, and we say like we have FTP server as well as SFTP server, and we have logic app in the middle, and then external partners say like XYZ. So in this example, I would like to explain you like if we wanted to exchange information data with this partner XYZ, so like they are retail company and we are freight forwarding and logistic company. So this EDI file has to be exchanged with the Cargowise One, but in order to do that, mostly what Cargowise One prefer is XML data. So this EDI files which comes from partner has to be downloaded through some SFTP server or pushed to SFTP server. Then from there, say like there is a part called EDI in XYZ wherein they push the file, and then from here we will run some logic apps process, inbound process, by which it can translate this EDI file into a format which Cargowise One understands, like universal shipment or universal event, and that process can push the translated file which Cargowise One can understand into this particular EDI in or FTP to Cargowise One folder. And once we push the file to this particular folder, it can again trigger another logic app process which will post the file to Cargowise One. So that is for an inbound process. And for outbound, what we can do is select whenever we try to export or send an XML file, so like universal XML or universal event, or trigger a event, that XML will push to eAdapter queue. And when we integrate that from the eAdapter queue, our application will push that file to EDI out or FTP from Cargowise folder. So basically, say like we have multiple trading partners like XYZ and say like Amazon and Diesel and so on. What we can do is first, whatever files or data we transmit from Cargowise One, it can be pushed to EDI out or FTP from Cargowise One folder. So once we have those XML files, I'll show you one. We can have, say like this is ABC, and so sender ID and receiver ID is there. So this is a file which we export or transmit from Cargowise One. So universal interchange, sender ID and recipient ID, universal shipment. So it has got the data information about the forwarding console, forwarding shipment, and etc. It goes on. So from here, once the file has been pushed out to this FTP from Cargowise One folder, we can have a process by which it will determine to whom it should send by knowing the recipient ID and by knowing whether it's a forwarding console or forwarding shipment or accounting invoice. So depending upon what type of information we want to send to trading partner, that process can or process that file and then do the mapping to a particular format. So like if it is for milestone, it say like for air freight, then it will be 214 in EDI, and if it is a sea freight, then it can be converted into 315 and sent to XYZ by AS2 SFTP, HTTPS APIs, depending upon what XYZ and ABC company agreed upon. I would like to show you one example for inbound file, universal event. So we are targeting to forwarding shipment, then the enterprise ID, server ID, company ID. It should match with the targeted system, and then the date time or update the edoc in the shipment. So this file can be sent to that particular targeted Cargowise system. So let's give a demo here. We can see here this FTP. This is FileZilla. I'm showing just a small portion, wherein from Cargowise One, then to Cargowise One. So in this to Cargowise One, if now I'm trying to okay, demo file, I'm pushing this file through FileZilla to FTP server under the location to Cargowise One, and this file will automatically process within 60 seconds because I have designed a logic app which will run every 1 minute. So once any action is taken in this folder, so like a file is modified or being added to this particular location, then that particular logic app inbound process will be triggered. Or so let's see, press, and once this demo file is picked up by logic app process, what it will do is that it will post this file to Cargowise One, and also it will archive this file in this archive, and will delete this file from here once it is processed. See, if we see this archive folder response, this file is from Cargowise One. It's a log, so log file, like whether it was processed fine or not, gone. So this file was picked up by that logic app inbound process, and it was posted to Cargowsie One, and then the original file was deleted from this particular to Cargowsie One once it got processed, and then it got archived with new name with date and time. We can see here it's not coming yet, so now it will come here. See, demo tutorial inbound sample file 1 process, and this is the original file which got archived with that time. This is the response file from Cargowise One, whether we process this successfully or not. I will download this in my local folder and check it. You can see here, yeah, the file just came in. So if you see here, it got processed. Let me explain you how that process work. So please do subscribe and like my video. I would like to explain this flow in my next video. Thanks for watching.